What's up guys, it's Geordie and today is my birthday. I turned 20 years old today on September 16th, 2022. It feels really strange to say those words because I just remember only 3 years ago I was 17 years old and I still feel more or less the same as I did, at least physically, back then. I know, especially seeing how I've evolved on YouTube since 2019, hell, since 2017. This is the 5-year anniversary this year. I've changed so much as a person, and yet so much feels the same, at least since late 2019 anyway. But I know that my life has changed so much, and I know that my life is going to continue to change. And that does involve the YouTube channel as well. I began to do content that is more free, you know, as in like more easy to do instead of what I was doing beforehand, especially since I finished Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and it's going to continue to change and be that way. I just want to make videos that I have fun making at this point. You know, I don't want to play video games and then feel forced to kind of complete them, you know? And I think that's what I'm going to do from now on. I'm not going to like have another situation like Assassin's Creed Syndicate or any other game that I just struggle to finish because A, I don't feel like I have the time, or B, I just don't want to play them right now. You know, and don't get me wrong, I loved Assassin's Creed Syndicate, but I would much rather play a game like this, Saints Row 4. And maybe that is just how it is as I get older, but I do want to thank everybody who has either been here since 5 years ago or is new to the channel. I know I'm getting a lot of new viewers on the channel through the shorts. I know I got 1,000 views on a Max Payne short the other day. Like, I am happy to meet more of you people as you interact with the channel, especially with the Kart Rider Drift video. I got a massive comment on that one. I didn't even know how to respond to it, so I just pinned it. It's the best I could do, really. But it's nice to, like, just, whether people stay or, you know, they just stay once, it's nice to know that I do have an audience, albeit a small one. And things are going to change quite a lot going into 2023 in terms of YouTube because, well, I'm looking for a job in real life. It is my birthday right now, so I am 20 years old. I finished college a few months ago in May, well, technically June, or July technically, but I finished all my work that I needed to do in May. So I do have a level 2 and a level 3 qualification in health and social care, which I think is definitely going to help me find a job, at least in health and social care. But if I'm not able to do that, I can always work at a shop, a supermarket, just anything to make money until I find a job that is more suited to me. But in terms of YouTube, this is something I've wanted to do for a long time. Not as a job, but like as a hobby, obviously. And I feel like over the years, especially in the last couple, well, especially since 2019 at least, anyway, I've kind of lost sight of what made YouTube fun to me in the first place. I went into this year, and it was very weird, because if you guys remember the end of year video, I acknowledged that I'd only gained 30 subscribers throughout 2021, even though, and I still stand by this, 2021 was the best year in terms of me, in terms of like creating content for YouTube, in terms of me in general. Like, I was just at my best in 2021, but as I went into 2022, I begun to think, is it even worth it trying to just put so much effort into these streams, so much effort into these videos? As I get older, I begin to realize that, you know, maybe that's just not worth it. Like, instead of treating this like a hobby, I've almost been treating this like a second job, you know? And I don't need to. I don't make money off this whatsoever. I would like to, but I can't until I reach 1,000 subscribers, and I need to reach a certain amount of public watch hours. And I've always said from day one that I don't want to do this thing for money. I don't want to do YouTube for money. I never have done. I'd like to, but it's not something I would want. It's just something that would be nice, you know. But I don't have a strong enough audience, and to be fair, that's okay, you know. Honestly, I just like looking back at all the content I've created, and I know that going into 2023, I'm going to have to change a lot of things. Not just because I'm getting a job, but because of the fact that I just feel like I need to change in general, and change how I look at things, change how I treat things, and YouTube is at the top of that list. There were a lot of moments throughout this year, and hell, over the past few years, that I just quite simply didn't enjoy YouTube, and the topic of should I quit YouTube has been in my mind a lot more often than I would like to admit. And it's all come to a head here. If you guys have been sticking around on the streams, you will know that I plan to make a move to Twitch. I already have an account ready. I'm just going through the settings and everything. And I just want to do a final few things on YouTube to really, like, have that closure and end it the way I want to. And I know I've had a lot of issues with YouTube recently. And I'm going to be glad to be able to just move on from it. I don't want to stream on YouTube anymore. It's common knowledge, at least from what I've seen of other YouTubers nowadays, that YouTube gaming is not something you want to start off. And I wish someone would have bloody told me back in 2017, because I would have probably started on Twitch instead. But honestly, I look at all the Let's Plays I've done on this channel, and I'm going to be honest, after 5 years, I probably wouldn't have it any other way. Yeah, I've done so many playthroughs on this channel, and I'm going to continue to do so. It's just going to be in an entirely different format. I'm not going to, like, Assassin's Creed Syndicate is the last series I've done with that whole concept of just, like, playing it through to the end as a Let's Play. I'm going to do that with a couple more games, the Saints Row reboot, and Black Ops Cold War. And I am kind of doing it with Life is Strange and Max Payne, but those two are things I really want to do, and it's a relaxing thing, especially Life is Strange. I'm able to do that with my cousin, Rai, so go check out his channel. But yeah, I feel like after the Saints Row reboot and after Black Ops Cold War, that's it. Like, I don't want to do Let's Play series in that format anymore. I'm kind of over it. It's exhausting. It's exhausting to do, and it's just not fun. It feels, like I said earlier, it feels more like a second job. It feels more like an obligation instead of a hobby, and I don't want it to be that way. So, I'm 20 years old. I know this video seems more like a rant video or whatever, but that's pretty much what's on my mind as I hit 20 years old. I want to kind of relax a little more and work hard on the things that really matter. You know, I don't want to take YouTube so seriously anymore. But yeah, thank you guys for all the birthday wishes, of course, that I've already received, and I look forward to bringing you guys more content for many more years to come.